Welcome. In today's session, we'll be looking at the concept of Tihayi. This particular aspect which I'll be covering today, I would like to acknowledge the great sitarist Ustad Shahid Parvez, who demonstrated this to us in a workshop, and this is dedicated to him. So let's see if we can understand what is a Tihayi. Tihayi comes from the word teen, tishra, three, tin, or means 3 times. So when you repeat a phrase or a note 3 times, and its intention is to use it as a finishing idea. Normally Tihayis would finish on the main beat of the tal, and sometimes Tihayis can finish on any other point where a musician decides to do. So let's look at the formula first, and then we will look at how we fit that within the tal. And today we're going to concentrate on Teental, Drut Teental, and we'll take Yaman as the basis for that, and let's look at the formula. So Tihayi basically is 2 types. One is Bedam. Be means without, dam means breath. Here it means where there is no gap. Damdar means when a Tihayi has a gap between every phrase, and the gap can be 1, 2 or more. So for example, if I say 1, 1, 1, and if I say 1, 1, 1, or 1, 1, 1. So in sitar, say if I do it on ga, 1, 1, 1. 1 chick, 1 chick, 1. 1 chick, chick, 1 chick, chick, 1. So remember this, that every time we're going to do 3 versions. First one Bedam, second with 1 chikari or 1 gap, and Dam, second one with 2 chikaris or 2 gaps. Okay, so first number we'll take is 1. So 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. 8, 8, 8. 8, 8, 8. 8, 8, 8. And we'll take the next number 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 chick, 1, 2, 3 chick, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 chick, chick, 1, 2, 3 chick, chick, 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to use the notes ni, re, ga to represent our 1, 2, 3. So, and with 1 gap, 2 gaps, and then next number, I hope you've guessed by now, odd numbers, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and so on. So we'll look at now 5. The first Tihayi, remember, Bedam without gap, 1 chikari gap, 2 chikaris gap. And the notes we're going to take is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ni re ga re ga. Now remember that I'd use the notes ni re ga, and I could use it pa ma ga re ga, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or ni da pa ma ga, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it doesn't matter. So Tihayi will sound different. For example, and so on. So Tihayis can be improvise and play it in different notes, in different rags, you will change the notes. But remember, the mathematics, the numbers behind that is the foundation, and that is the basis of most rhythmic work in our music. Actually has an underlying mathematics or numbers rhythm game. So let's move on and look at the 7 now. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Then the same with 1 gap, same with 2 gap. Okay, so now what are the notes we can take? Ni re ga re, ni re ga. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, let's do that. Or a second version, pa ma ga re mi re ga. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, let's do that. The next comes 9. So 9 could be counted straight. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. But for me, it's not very easy to count such long numbers. So what we do is we split these numbers up again and do 3 plus 3 plus 3 to make 9, and that's much more interesting. For example, if I say 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, that's a 9. So the Tihayi will sound much better. Now either we could have the same notes playing 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. That won't be very interesting because the same notes are being repeated. So it might be better to play 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. So the Tihayi would be Bedam. With 1 gap. 2 gaps. Okay, so let's now look at how these will work with the tabla, because that's where we want to actually be playing these. And where do these start? So we'll be looking at that in the next section. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 1 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 1. So the first Tihayi, which was 1, starts on the 16th beat. 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 1 1 1. Next we'll start on the 15th. 13, 14, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 1, 1, 1. So first on the 16th, then we come down a beat 15, then on the 14th. So let's look at these. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that will start on the 13th, then on the 12th, then on the 11th. So let's look at that. Rhythm, 1 gap, 2 gaps. And this will start on the 10th beat, 9th beat and 8th beat. So we do that, we count from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The next Tihayi, 7, to start on the 7, 6 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we get to the 9, and that starts on 4, 3 and 2. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1. 'In order to master these Tihayis, you have to be very, very conversant with the tal. And you should know where you are in the tal. So to practice that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Chikari pe, you can have the beat on the chikari and do chikari, joda, chikta. And maintain that and practice that, and then do your Tihayis. I hope you understood this. Persist on that, because you can play this, apply this in any rag to any gat in this kind of manner. Now all these Tihayis which we have done, they are in dugun. Dugun means 2 notes to a beat, twice the speed. So good luck and tell me how you get on. And in the series of Tihayis, I'll be covering further concepts of how Tihayis are perceived and used in our music. Thank you.